10 habits that changed my life. When I look back on my life, there are a few key things that I credit with changing my life for the better. These are things that I started doing on a regular basis that had a major impact on my health, happiness, and overall well-being. In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 habits that changed my life. I hope that by sharing my story, I can inspire you to make some positive changes in your own life. These habits range from simple things like drinking more water to complex things like meditating every day, but each one has made a big difference in my life, and I think they can do the same for you. So, watch the video until the end. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to affect positive change in your life, the number one habit you should adopt is to make a to-do list every day before beginning your work. I know, it sounds so simple, but for me, it's been a total game changer. Whenever I used to just jump into my work without any sort of plan or structure, I would always feel overwhelmed and scattered. It was hard to stay focused, and I often felt like I wasn't really accomplished anything at the end of the day. But once I started making a to-do list every morning, my whole outlook changed. Now, I feel like I have a sense of control over my workday. I know exactly what I need to do, and I can stay focused on each task until it's done. This habit has helped me to be more productive and to get more done in a day than I ever thought possible. Now, this can be done in a number of ways. With pen and paper, on your phone or computer, whatever works best for you. It's important not to overcomplicate things either. Having too many items listed will cause havoc with prioritization later down the line because they won't get done until everything else has been completed first, which could mean weeks. So keep it simple. Only add 2 or 3 items per day unless absolutely necessary, such as if something urgent arises. So making a to-do list each day is a quick and easy habit to get into, and it can make a big impact on your productivity. So give it a try and see how it goes. Now the second habit on my list is not to be distracted by your phone when you wake up. I know, you're probably thinking, how is not being on my phone when I wake up going to change my life? But hear me out. I used to be one of those people who would immediately check my phone as soon as I woke up in the morning. I'd scroll through social media, check my email, and just generally waste time on my phone. But then I realized how much time I was wasting every day, and I decided to make a change. Now, I don't look at my phone first thing in the morning. Instead, I take a few minutes to enjoy the quiet and start my day with a clear mind. This simple habit has made a big difference in my life, and I'm much more productive now that I'm not starting my day with distraction. There are a few techniques you can implement to make it easier to resist the urge to check your phone in the morning, but one of the most effective methods is to charge your phone overnight in a different room from where you sleep. This way, you'll have to get up and out of bed to check it in the morning. You can also try putting it on silent or do not disturb mode so you're not tempted to check it every time you hear a notification. This habit has completely changed my outlook on life and has made me happier and more productive. Give it a try for yourself and see how it goes. Now, let us turn to the third habit, which is to read and write every day. This habit has not only helped me improve my communication skills, but has also allowed me to better express myself. When I was younger, I used to shy away from reading and writing because I thought it was too difficult. But once I started doing it every day, I found it was actually quite easy and enjoyable. Not only has this habit helped me in my personal life, but it has also helped me in my professional life. I have been able to use my writing skills to create compelling content that has helped me achieve my goals. Moreover, reading has allowed me to better understand the world around me and to see things from different perspectives. So if you want to improve your life, I recommend you try reading and writing. It has helped me in so many ways, and I'm sure it can help you too. Now let's move on to the fourth habit on the list, which is to have an evening routine. This may sound really boring, but it's actually helped me to wind down after a long day and to get ready for the next day. Every night, I take some time for myself to wind down and relax. I might read a book, take a bath, or just watch TV. This helps me to relax and to prepare for the next day. Having an evening routine has helped me to establish a good sleep schedule, relax after a busy day, and to get organized for the next day. It's also allowed me to spend some time for myself, do things that I enjoy, and just relax. I highly recommend you develop an evening routine. It has made a world of difference for me, and I am sure it can do the same for you. Now, let's talk about the fifth very important habit, getting enough sleep. But it's not just about getting enough sleep. It's also about needing sleep to relax. I'm not going to lie, I used to be a total night owl. I used to stay up all hours of the night working on projects, watching TV, and browsing the internet. And the next day, I always felt tired. I knew I wasn't getting enough sleep, but I couldn't help it. Then I started making a concerted effort to get more sleep. I went to bed earlier, I cut back on my nighttime activities, and I made sure to give myself time to wind down before bed. And you know what? It made a huge difference. I felt more rested, more alert, and more productive during the day. I also found that I was better able to handle stress and anxiety. So if you're not getting enough sleep, I highly recommend making it a priority. Your body and mind will thank you for it. The sixth habit I'd like to add is doing yoga or stretching before bed or after a morning walk. I know, you've probably heard it a million times before. Yoga is good for you. Stretching is good for you. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm here to tell you that it's true. These things really can change your life. I also used to think that this was a waste of time, but I've come to realize that it's one of the most important things I can do for my health. Yoga and stretching help to improve flexibility, increase range of motion, and reduce stress. They also help to improve your quality of sleep and reduce pain. I found that doing yoga or stretching before bed helps me to wind down and relax, which makes it easier for me to fall asleep. And after my morning walk, I feel more energized and ready to start my day. So if you are looking for a way to improve your health and quality of life, I highly recommend adding yoga or stretching to your daily routine. Trust me, it will make a world of difference. Now it's time to let you in on my favorite habit, which is to step outside every day, and that will be the number 7. There's something magical about stepping outside. It's like you're stepping into a whole new world, the world of nature. And when you do, you can't help but feel refreshed and invigorated. For me, stepping outside every day is a habit that has completely changed my life. It's helped me to feel more connected to the world around me and to appreciate the simple things in life. It's also made me more active and motivated. It's helped me to clear my head, to get some fresh air, and to move my body. If you're looking for a habit that will change your life, I highly recommend stepping outside every day. Trust me, you won't regret it. Now, habit number 8 is very important if you want to improve your health, and that is to drink more water. You may have heard that you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day, but have you ever actually tried it? I have, and let me tell you, it's life-changing. Seriously, drinking more water has a ton of benefits. It's great for your skin, your digestion, and your overall health. It can even help you lose weight and have more energy. By the way, while I'm making this video, I'm also sitting with a refreshing bottle of water that I take a couple of sips from every few minutes, and it's really refreshing. So if you're looking for a simple habit that can make a big difference in your life, try drinking more water. Start with 8 glasses a day and see how you feel. I promise you, you'll be surprised at the difference it makes. Habit number 9 is keeping a journal, something that is very important to do. I used to think that keeping a journal was pointless. Why would I want to write down my thoughts when I could just keep them in my head? But then I started reading about the benefits of journaling, and I decided to give it a try, and I'm so glad I did. A journal is a great way to track your thoughts and progress over time. It's also a great way to get out all of the pent-up thoughts and feelings that you may not want to share with anyone else. If you're not sure where to start, just grab a blank notebook and start writing down whatever comes to mind. There are no rules or guidelines, just write whatever you want. Since I started keeping a journal, I've noticed some major changes in my life. For one, I've become much more self-aware. I can look back at my journal entries and see patterns in my thoughts and behavior. I've also become better at problem solving and decision making because journaling has helped me to think more deeply about my choices. I highly recommend keeping a journal if you want to improve your life. It's helped me in so many ways, and I'm sure it can help you too. Give it a try and see for yourself. And the last habit that helped me change my life a lot is not being so hard on myself. If you had told me a year ago that the habit that would change my life would be not being so hard on myself, I would have laughed in your face. I was the king of self-criticism and always pushed myself to be better. But then I started to realize that all this pressure I was putting on myself was actually holding me back. So I made a conscious effort to cut myself some slack. I started to give myself permission to make mistakes and not be perfect all the time. And you know what? It's been life-changing. I'm happier, I'm more relaxed, and I'm actually more productive. It was hard at first, but I slowly began to see the benefits. I was able to enjoy my accomplishments more, and I started to feel better about myself. I even found that I was able to achieve more and I wasn't putting so much pressure on myself. So if you're someone who is always trying to be perfect, I encourage you to give yourself a break. You might just find that it's the best thing you ever did for yourself. So I hope these tips have helped you see some of your own habits that are holding you back from living the life of your dreams. Remember, it's not about changing everything all at once. It's about getting started on a new path and then taking small steps in the right direction. Don't worry if things don't go perfectly for you today. These habits won't be perfect either, but by making small changes each day and practicing them until they become part of your normal routine, you can transform into a happier, healthier person who has more time to enjoy all the wonderful things life has to offer. And there you have it. We hope you enjoyed our video. And if you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.